So, the strategy that I use to trade BTC, primarily BTC, is called Absorption, also called Sweep of Liquidity. You can see plenty of videos with this strategy on my YouTube channel. So in this module, we will break down this strategy to the details, and I will show you what I'm waiting for and how to enter the market based on absorption setup. First of all, I use three main charts. First chart is footprint chart, that is right here. Next, I use classic naked trading view price and action chart, and last one, I use liquidity heatmap. Footprint chart and liquidity heatmap chart is part of ADAS, so you can download ADAS and you can open footprint chart and price action chart. And for the classic price action naked chart, I use TradingView. First of all, I open a classic naked price action chart from TradingView, and I split this screen to half and I move it to the right side. Next, I opened footprint chart and I move it to the left side, to the upper corner. And next, I open a liquidity heatmap chart, and this chart is in the lower part of this left side. So I can mark my price action levels, swing highs, swing lows. Then I can watch liquidity and limit orders, and most importantly, I can watch live order flow from footprints, so I can see if these limit orders are filled or not. So definitely this footprint chart is the most important chart of all these three, because it shows me the complete transactions, volume, and price versus participants concept, which is really important part of my trading strategy. So most of the time we will focus our attention to this footprint chart. For both footprint and liquidity heatmap chart, I have my own templates, so you can download them and use them so you can have the same visuals as I have. I'll leave you a link in the description or below of this video. For footprints and for liquidity heatmap, I use ticker BTC Binance Futures because Binance is the biggest crypto exchange with most accurate data. And for classic naked chart, I use Femex BTC Futures because Femex is the exchange where I trade. So on the right side of my screen, I basically execute all of my trades. This is why I use different ticker, because I don't trade on Binance, I trade on Femex, but I use data from Binance because Binance has more accurate data. The foundation of my strategy is basically simple. I look for high liquid levels, and as you know from my previous lectures, I trade absorption, and absorption in short is pattern which shows reversal in a market. So whenever I see a huge limit order in the liquidity heatmap, I know that this level will be important and I want to pay attention to that. But here's the catch. Sometimes I see huge volume on footprints, even though that on liquidity heatmap is no visible limit order. That's what's called spoofing. So big limit orders are sometimes hide, and they are placed slightly before they are filled. That's why you can't see it on a liquidity heatmap. But because they are big and they are completed, filled, they will appear as a big volume on footprints. And big volume equals liquidity. So in short, liquidity heatmap will show you potential levels where could be some sort of liquidity, but footprints will confirm that on 100% if there is some liquidity, because footprints will show you complete transaction. So if this big limit order is filled, you will see that in the form of huge volume on footprints. And the same applies in reverse. If you don't see, for example, liquidity on a heatmap, it doesn't mean it's not here. So I would use the heatmap more as kind of primarily approximate tool to see where orders are likely located, and I would use footprint as a primary tool that confirms the presence of orders with 100% accuracy, because footprints, as I said, shows you completed transactions. So again, not every level on a heatmap represents an area of large orders. and the same goes the other way. Just because the heatmap doesn't show liquidity doesn't mean it's not there. That's why you should watch the volume color fading on footprints. It will confirm whether there is liquidity or not. Remember, trading, and especially crypto trading, is highly manipulated, so there is a lot of fake liquidity and a lot of fake orders. And only high volume will confirm if the limit is filled or not. So that was the heatmap. Heatmap shows me areas where is liquidity, but still it's not valid liquidity. Valid liquidity is only if the liquidity is filled. That's it. Next, I use less accurate form of key zone identification, and that is through classic naked price action chart. As I said, I like to use swing lows and swing highs as the levels where could be some sort of liquidity and some sort of limit orders waiting to be filled. So I also mark these levels on my price action chart, and then I wait for the price to get here. And if I see high volume, it means that liquidity is present, and I can start monitoring price versus participants and absorption. So in short, we are looking for liquidity. That means we are looking for a high volume. So let's wrap it up. The heatmap and price action chart show me potential levels where liquidity is likely to be, and the footprints confirm it and show me whether there is absorption or not. If there is absorption, I want to trade. If there is not absorption, I don't want to trade. Now, let's take a look at an example where we have confirmed liquidity and want to enter the market.